Dear students and colleagues, my name is Dr.A.Mahamani, Professor, Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering Technology, Chittoor, Andhra Pradesh. Already I uploaded many videos in the subject of instrumentation and control system. Now I am going to discuss in this video lecture about the guidelines for the undergraduate project work. So one of the major reasons for uploading this particular video is to create the awareness among the project work. That means importance of the project work in the engineering curriculum. And one more reason is the students, they are not showing much interest on the project work. So that it is the right time. Now they are in maybe in exam, internal exam or mid examination. So this is the right time to give this awareness. So that is the reason why I uploading this video. So let us go to the presentation. The project engineering project work for engineering student, I want to emphasize through the skills requirement for the engineering students. So this is the skills required for the engineering students. So there is a source, World Economic Forum. They are comparing the skills requirement for 2015 and 2020. Here in 2015, complex problem solving, of course, so engineers are called as a technical problem solver. So complex problem solving ability is the primary skill set for every engineer. So next you look at the second, coordinating with others, people management, critical thinking. So later on, managerial things, managerial skills, it is listed. So finally, creativity, it is available at the 10th place. Now if you are looking to 2020, the complex problem solving skills, it's of course it is mandatory for every engineer. The critical thinking, previously it was in 4th place, now it is taking 2nd priority. And you look at one interesting thing, the creativity. So creativity previously at 10th place, now it is coming to 3rd place. So the basic skills requirement, problem solving, critical thinking and creativity, later on the managerial skills are listed. So now in next slide, so graduate attributes. So graduate, suppose an engineering graduate means, so what are the attributes are required? So if any engineer or that particular course, if it covers all the attributes, then only he will be called as a complete engineer. So that what happened, the employment employability skills, so it will be fulfilled if we are attaining all the graduate attributes. So here, if you look at the skills, so different, they are giving different skills, different marks or weightages. So here, first skill requirement, knowledge based for engineering. So engineering knowledge and the problem solving, problem analysis, investigation, design, that is given the major priority. Use of engineering tools, so different engineering tools or analysis tool, individual and teamwork. So this is about the managerial skill. 6, communication skills. So communication skill. So once if you have a knowledge, if you want that need to be communicated to others or among the team, so that it is taking higher priority. Then professionalism, impact of engineering on society and environment, ethics and utility, economics and project management, lifelong learning. So these are all the various graduate attributes. So the NBA accredited colleges, we need to course attainment. We are doing this mapping. Here, the project work, it is a very important area to acquire all the skills required. Skills required for the 2020 as well as the various graduate attribute skills. So everything. So if they are doing the project in systematic way, so almost all the attributes can be attained, and so that right. And another slide, we are going to look at the sustainable development goals. So this is the UNESCO. Recently they released the sustainable development goals. So it starts from totally 17 goals are there. No poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable, clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, and climate action, life below water, life on the land, peace, justice, strong institution, and 17 to 1 partnership for the goals. So these are all the sustainable development goals declared by the UNESCO. So our project or our education, it should fulfill the sustainable goals. So now I come to the original topic, the weightage. So many people they do not they are giving, they are not carrying the project work. So here I want to explain the weightage. So this is a weight balance, weight scale. So here you look at that the project work, it's being called as a heart of the curriculum. So heart of the curriculum, you have a curriculum, but more weightage will be given to this particular work. So here I'm giving the equivalence. So how to treat the project work? You look at this table, number of subjects in the other semesters for first to 7th semester, number of subjects in the final semester, that is the 8th semester or 4 2. In usual semester, we have 6 theory and 2 labs. Here, in the final semester, you have only 2 theory and a project work. Some colleges, they will keep a MOOCs. Some colleges, they will keep the electives, 2 electives and a project work. So if you are differencing, if you are making difference between the usual semester and final semester, the weightage of project work can be calculated. So the weightage means, so here 6 theory, for final semester 2 theory, so difference is 4 theory, and here what happened, 2 labs and project work. So the equivalent for the project work is 4 theory, 2 labs. You look at the weight scale, project work 4 theory, 2 labs. So that is a meaning that is we need to, whatever effort we are spending to prepare 4 theory and 2 laboratory, same effort we need to give for the project work. That is the reason why it's called as a heart of the curriculum. And here you need to look at the credit based. So more credit it will be given for the project work. So this is the weightage of project work. And people, even good rank holding students also, they are paying more attention for scoring in subjects. It may be theory subject, problem oriented subject, or any subject. They are looking for scoring good percentage, but here they are not giving serious attention to the project work. So for them, so 4 theory and 2 lab. So whatever effort we are giving, same effort we need to give for the project work. So next slide, we are going to look at how to select the project. Right, how to select the project. Suppose this question always it will be there for every engineering student. What is the criteria for selecting the project work? So project work, they are available in different areas, different specializations, design, manufacturing, thermal, energy, so different industrial engineering. So many areas are there. So how to select the project work? So we have 4 basic criteria. One is latest technology, cost, time and quantum of work. Latest technology, cost, time and quantum of work. So latest technology means if you are doing project work in the latest technology, so that will be appreciated by the project evaluation committee members and examiner. So everybody will appreciate it. Latest technology like 3D printing, additive manufacturing, like polymer matrix composites, nano composites. So this kind of area, if you are doing, these are all the latest technology, robotics. So this area, if you are keeping our project work, so it look better. We will get appreciation from the project review committee as well as examiner. And the second criteria is the cost. So this is very, very, very important criteria. Some project work, it will be more costly. So normally, our topic is undergraduate project work. Normally, project budget 20 to 25,000 rupees. So our 5 members team will be there. Each and everyone will spend 4,000. So 5 into 4, 20. So another 5 also. 5 into 5, 25 also. So maximum budget 25. So within 25,000 rupees, try to spend. So if it is a good project, so definitely another 5,000 may be allowable. So any project you should not go beyond the 30,000. And but I have some real-time example for cost criteria. So I'm giving project work. I'm doing project work in the area of composite material. Certainly, my students they will ask, sir, nano composites. So it is the latest one or advanced one. So why not we go for nano composite? So nano composite, of course, it is the latest technology, no doubt, and it is a time consuming. It will not consume much time. So we are going to synthesis and property evaluation. Only two work we are doing. So time also sufficient, and quantum of work also discussing about the synthesis, discussing about the property and behavior, everything. So everything is okay. Latest technology, time, quantum of work, but cost is the problem. For example, if you want to purchase any nanoparticle, for example, carbon nanotube or graphene oxide, or this kind of material in market nowadays, they are selling per gram 1,000 rupees, including GST. Excluding GST. So buying even 10 grams also 10,000 plus 18% GST they need to spend. Later on, they need to make the composite and evaluating property, then it will take more cost. So in this example, you can clearly understand, one can easily understand. So latest technology, time also less, quantum of work also it is there, but cost, so it will take more than 50,000, 50 to 60,000 for making nano composite and evaluating property. So this kind of project we are not encouraging. And the third criteria is the time. So time is a very important thing. Already for 8th semester, so you need to study 2 theory subjects also. Then rest of the time we need to spend for the project work. So here somebody they will take a project work. That project may be latest technology, cost is very less, quantum of work also it is very huge, but it will take more time. It will take more time. So I have a real-time example for this particular time also. So one of my student batch, they approached the industry. They want to conduct the inventory analysis on the spare parts. Inventory analysis on the spare parts. They are using in that industry. They are using more than 1,000 spare parts, and from the 1,000 spare parts, they need to pick best 20 spare parts. That 20 spare parts, they are going to set the inventory control. That means the reorder point, reorder setting, reorder point, everything. So this project identifying 1,000, then conducting ABC analysis and identifying 20 best. That means what happened? 20 best items in ABC analysis. Then for that analysis, again conducting inventory control and identifying safety stock. So this project, quantum of work, it is okay. Cost also nil because industry project, just getting the data in CD and we are working. So no cost is involved. So here latest technology, some extent they will use some latest inventory control technique. Right, but here what happened? This project it will take more than 6 months. So then only we can complete. So project work means doing every work, reporting, and each and every 2 weeks once we need to show the progress. So everything is there. So that this aspect everything is good, but time is huge, right? So that this kind of project also we are not encouraging. And finally, quantum of work. So quantum of work, this particular criteria. So always I look at the software based project. Some of my students they will come with a project. Simply there is an ANSYS picture will be there. Simply by showing 2 to 3 ANSYS picture, this is my project like that. So here it may be ANSYS they are using advanced tools, software tools, and the cost also less. Time is huge, but there is no quantum of work. So just 3 diagram, 3 ANSYS picture, it will not cover the quantum of work. So quantum of work it will be no. So this kind of project also we are not encouraging. So whatever ANSYS analysis doing, they need to go for experimental verification also. ANSYS simulation, they need to do experimental verification so that they will get the quantum of work. So this is the criteria. So So latest technology, cost, time, quantum of work, four criteria. Four are very important. So already I said time is you have hardly 3 months, 90 days you have, and the cost also 25 to 30,000 maximum. And the quantum of work, what happened? Doing some projects and keep your experimental verification, validation. So that will be end up with a good project work. So this is about the criteria. Students carefully go through this criteria and analyze and select the project work. So next I go to the area of the project. What are the area we can concentrate for our project work? So first priority we need to give for agricultural productivity. So agricultural productivity, So day by day the agricultural lands are getting shrinking. So population growth growing rapidly, and agricultural productivity day by day it is decreasing. So this particular area we need to work so that as per our sustainability development goal, they are giving priority no poverty and zero hunger. So this important sustainability goal, so that will be fulfilled if you are doing any work to increase the agricultural productivity. So developing some instruments or device or some equipments, inventing some equipments for increasing agricultural productivity. So that would be advantageous for the agricultural related work. And the second one, rural development. Rural development also, it is one of our sustainability goal. Rural development. Rural people, day by day, they are going economically backward. So the development of rural people, we need to develop some system, some device, some instrument, some equipment for them. And the third one, it is energy. So energy. So every day, the electrical energy short is day by day it is increasing. So our number of our power cut day by day it is keep on increasing. So doing project in this area for reducing power consumption or using some solar technology. So solar technology also, simply the solar panel and doing project, this kind of project it is not been encouraged. It is already available, it is commercially available. So that there we need to find out some innovation and some innovative applications. And another important area is environment, making clean product, eco-friendly product, then reducing environmental impact. So this kind of area students can involve the project work. And another one is the entrepreneurship. So developing some equipment and doing for entrepreneurship. So this will be another area. So the EEE always important. So nowadays the employment opportunity day by day it is coming down. If you are doing any project for towards the entrepreneurship, so automatically it will give the self-employment. And again water. So water previously it was not there. Nowadays some cities like Bangalore, they are announcing like no water city. So another 10 to 20 years we are going to struggle for water. So any project related to water. So water means water analysis and salt water analysis or something like that. And another area project is invention, doing any invention for the women, so particularly rural women, and doing any instruments or device for old age people, physically challenging people. So this kind of people, we need to develop some aid, developing some walking aid, developing like some moving chair, automatically moving chair. So doing any instruments or any device to support them. So that would end up with a good project. So these are all the area of the project. Just I am giving major area I listed. So within this you can develop any area. So here the important thing required is, one is the innovativeness and creativity. So these two are very important for the project work, creativity and innovation, so that automatically you will get more number of ideas. So from the idea, then what happens, we can consolidate any one idea. So now next I go to the types of project work. So normally we have three categories: innovative projects, that is institutional level, and industry oriented project and research project. Three categories are there. Innovative projects means institutional level they will do. Students will develop some products or some device or any instruments for measuring something or controlling something like this. So this innovative project means some of the students they will do the water level indicator. So water level indicator means we have a overhead tank is there. There we are switch on the motor. So once water tank is reached filled, completely filled, we are supposed to have some indication to our. So conventional or commercial instrument also available. For example, water level is reached particular level. We will get the calling bell. We will get some light. So these are all already commercially available. Here, what to do? The students they need to think. They need to put it embedded with some IoT technology for this. IoT technologies for this. Uh, Now, what happened? The water is level is reached, so that sensor it will give information to the some smartphone, say in terms of message or giving call like this. So this would be an innovative project, adding innovative technology. IoT, Internet of Things, it is the latest technology. So this kind of project we can collaborate with some IT friends. Similarly, you can do it some microcontroller. So microcontroller, EC and your EEE friends, they will be good to do this. So mechanical students can collaborate with EC or EEE students or instrumentation students. They can do some collaborative projects. So this will be essential for essential today. And another category of project is industry oriented project. So applying to industry project and doing with some basic goals like quality and improvement or quality enhancement, productivity improvement, safety, labor safety or some safety, and developing instrumentation system, information system among the different area workplace. So this kind of area for quality improvement means some people they will do the project on quality control, productivity enhancement. The people they will use the some ideal time reduction, minimizing the transportation time like this, and another one safety. So these are all the areas normally industry project can be. You can do that. And some people they will do the jigs and fixtures. So jigs and fixtures, what happened? It will increase the productivity, quality, safety, everything. So jigs and fixture, it's look like a old topic, but there students they need to do the some industry requirement, just making design and giving diagram that will be enough. But that project that may be fulfilled. The industry people requirement they will give the certification. But our extra work we need to take a SolidWorks model, doing SolidWorks modeling, so modeling different elements of the fixture, and finally going for assembly. There do the some simulation work by using ANSYS softwares. So different loading condition, how the reliability of the fixtures, and finally making the prototype and testing. So doing adding this work, modeling, assembly, testing, and simulation. So this kind of work in adding with the industry requirement and adding this area, I mean this component, so it will be end up with a good project work. So final category is the research project. Some faculty members they are doing PhD level research work, and some faculty members they will do the sponsor research work. So there, what they will do is they will create a project for the undergraduate students. So normally I used to follow this practice. So I am doing my research work in composite material. So I ask the students to do the fabricate the composite material and testing some properties. So these are all the good work. And other project I will do the polymer matrix composite. So every production technology lab you have a injection molding. So that by using that injection molding, we can develop some polymer based composites, purchasing some fibers and adding into the injection molding, then mixing, then making some samples, polymer samples, and testing in the strength of material lab. So this kind of project we can involve and we can report. So these are all the basic three categories are there. So this area based on the research project, so absolutely the faculty member they are supposed to have expertise on this area. So industry oriented project, the guide and the industry guide both will support. So here this innovative projects again, so it is depending on the students' innovativeness and creative thinking. Next I go to the faulty practices, not faculty, it is a faulty practices in the project work. So here I am going to do what not to do, what not to do. So mainly what happened, I want to create very clear awareness about what not to do. So normally project means the students, they are buying the project from the project sellers. So this is the season, October, November month. What happened? Every college, engineering college, in front of the gate, some people will come and circulate the pamphlets. They will put the banners and they will give the advertisement to the students. They will send an email. They will send a WhatsApp to the students. We are selling the engineering projects. You can come and purchase like this. So this is the faulty practice. So engineering skills already I discussed, graduate attribute and skills requirement for 2020. The creativity and innovative thinking both are very important. So once the project is purchased from the project seller, the innovativeness and the creativity completely distracted from the students. So even he is having good subject knowledge, he may be a rank holder, but they will simply go and purchase the project from somebody. They have whatever theoretical knowledge they gained throughout their study, and they need to implement. They need to develop some product or something. So that is the real attainment of graduate attributes. So these are faulty practices. So instead of purchasing project by paying money and purchasing, we can invest the money and you can do some innovative projects. Nowadays you have many videos, many websites are there, project websites are there, and visit whatever available. You make little modification and you can do. And should not go and I am strongly advised not to purchase the project from anyone. And the second faulty practice is linking short course project with the academic project. Normally the mechanical students, they will go for short course for CATIA coaching, ANSYS coaching, and SolidWorks coaching. So different learning different softwares. So the computer project center, they will do the project course. They will ask the students to do the project work. Same project work, they will come and present into the college also. This is our project like this. So already I said. So coming with some ANSYS picture and showing. So quantum of work, it will be very, very less. Whatever project you are doing for short course, so that is different. So that will be for getting certification from the some AutoCAD centers, software centers. But academic project is totally different. So their academic project, you have a graduate attribute is there. So that need to be completely covered. So once if you are mixing the software knowledge and this, so you know whatever software knowledge gained, you utilize into your project work. So that practice need to be avoided. And exercise versus project. So what is meant by exercise? So exercise means, for example, in operation research, we are solving some problems and exercises. So that is a quantum that will be solved for some 10 marks or 14 marks we will solve. So project work, it need to be 10 times more than the exercise. So that is the right quantum. So quantum of work, already I set a criteria. So exercise means just one. So 10 times more than the exercise. 14 marks question you are, problem you are solving. So your project should be 10 times more than the exercise. It's a normal practice. And any project less than any exercise, less than that, it will not be considered. And another practice students following is the copying the old project reports available in the web resources. Some universities and IITs, IASC, they are uploading the soft copy of the thesis into their website. So our students, what they will do means simply go and copy the thesis available, or some other foreign universities, simply they are copying the thesis and they will bring it. This is the project we done like this. So these are also a faulty project. So project work means already I given the weightage. So already I said systematic. If you are doing your project work systematic way, you will attain all the graduate attributes and you will attain all the skills required for 2020. Now I go to the evaluation criteria. So this evaluation criteria, time to time we need to look at. So students can follow this table. So this is the basic level we need to do. So first criteria is relevance. So are the project purpose or overall goal still it is meaningful. So this is the relevance. And another one effectiveness. Effectiveness is different, efficiency is different. So you just look at the difference. Whether the project purpose has been achieved and how much contribution did outputs make. So this is about the effectiveness. Efficiency is different. To what extent have input been converted into output. So impact, what positive or negative, either direct or indirect effects have happened. So this is about so the graduate attributes. It is available at 11th one, and the sustainability. So this is nowadays this is the important area. So many people they will do the work. Manufacturing system is there. Economic manufacturing system is there. Sustainable manufacturing system both are there. So this word nowadays very important. So latest now we are in 2020. So many areas we need to look at our sustainability. So for that already I discussed the prerequisite. I discussed the sustainability goals UNESCO given by the UNESCO. So that also we need to look at. So next one, the source of funding. Source of funding. So many people they will do the self funding. So already I said students they will bear 5,000 per head. So 5 members are there. 5 into 5, 25,000. They will make money, and that fund it will be utilized for doing project work. And normally they will do. So and other source, if you want to get the project work from upcost Andhra Pradesh State Council of Science and Technology. So this project proposal, everything we need to apply before. So if our project is shortlisted, they will give some funding. So remaining fund we need to do that. So once the project is completed, we need to send a report to the AP cost also. So similarly, Tamil Nadu State Council and Karnataka State Council. So all the councils, education councils, they are announcing the call for the undergraduate students. So if your project is innovative and creative and it is very useful to the society, definitely you can apply to the AP cost. And another source of funding is institution of engineers. So if you have a membership or your institution have this membership, students can apply under the undergraduate project schemes. So that they will give money up to 30,000. So that amount I could not remember. The time to time and based on the project it is varying. So they are giving good financial support so that if the project is innovative and it is highly useful to the society, definitely they will fund. And another area, if your project is innovative one, our college nowadays every college they have an innovative cell, innovation cell, students innovation cell, because for ranking like NIRF ranking and Atal incubation ranking, this kind of ranking, the students innovative skill, that means number of products are patent. So doing some innovative project and the patent filing. So this way. So if any innovative project is there, so the funding and the cost for filing patent, everything bared by the management. So that will be accounted for NIRF ranking and Atal incubation ranking. So many of the college they have a cell. So through that we can apply. And next one, structure of the project work. So normally it is a project work report. This structure of the project work I need not discuss much. So each and every university or autonomous institute means they have a project work guidelines that we need to follow. But what are the basic things required? So that I want to give a little discussion. I want to make little discussion here. So cover page, title page, dedication, declaration, certificate of approval, copyright, acknowledgement, abstract. So these are all the basic. So this report structure, everything you can check. You can check with your library. You have old project reports. You can take and you can check a list of table, list of figures, list of symbol, and so this is very important. Main body. So chapter 1 is introduction. So there in project work you introduce all the component into your project work. For example, suppose I am doing drilling of composite material. So there I need to discuss what is meant by composites, what are the elements of the composites, and composite material properties, advantages, applications, then finally drilling. So purpose of advantages of drilling, the role of drilling in manufacturing. So everything we are discussing here. So all the components need to be introduced. Second one, literature review. So literature review nowadays, you can get all the papers through the internet, research article, even science directive, open access paper, you can get it from the websites. And I'm strongly advise the undergraduate students to see the videos also. So through video, we can understand more things, particularly product development, everything. If you are seeing the video, so that would be more advantage. Then requirement analysis, system design, architecture, methodology. So here, once we are setting all the objective, then how to achieve the objective and what methodology, what method we are going to use to achieve the objective. Then again, implementation details, result and analysis. So finally, after a method, we are evaluating. So we will get the result. And finally, we are going for result analysis. Whatever result you are doing, this result analysis, everything. I strongly request the students to go for some advanced graph packages. People normally they used to go for the graphs available with PowerPoint or graph Excel graph, everything. So one way it is good. We have advanced graph packages are available Origin Pro, and we have packages like Minitab. So these are all the advanced softwares we can use for analysis. And the conclusion and future work. From the result you conclude, and the future work. What are the future scope of your work? For how this work can be extended, futures. Then appendix and the references. So these are all the basic structure of the project work project report. Next I want to give what is the identity for the good project. So first one, the clear statement of the problem. So what is a social problem or industry problem or what problem you want to solve? So we need to have a clear statement of the problem. And second one, objective. So what is the objective of your work? From the statement of problem, set the objectives. Then methodology. Methodology means what method you are going to use to achieve the objectives. Then findings. What do you want to find? So findings. Then analysis of result. Already I said you use some advanced packages for analysis the result. Use graphs, bar chart, pie chart, a different chart for analyzing the result and identifying the trend. Then conclusion. So clear conclusion. So what is the objective, methodology, conclusion? Both three things it need to coincide. So objective, method, and conclusions. Then you need to go for standard structure of presentation, standard structure for presentation, and the language quality. Some project work it will be very good. They have done a lot of work. Finally, if you look at the language, it will be very poor. And the language check, the language quality, language check, everything. Nowadays, we have a lot of online softwares. I'm going to discuss in later slide. Softwares for grammatical error check, spell check. Many softwares are there. Students, I recommend the students to utilize this. And another important thing is plagiarism. Plagiarism means copying the other work. The meaning is copying the other work. Some work or some project already it is being reported in the internet. Just we are copying and using somebody's words, somebody's language frames, sentences. So this is called as a plagiarism. So this plagiarism, for avoid the plagiarism, students they have to use their English language. If your English is very poor, there is no issue. Directly you can put it a grammar check. So that I'm going to discuss in later slide. Grammar check, and you correct the grammatical error. You have online softwares it is available. They can do. And similarly, plagiarism software also there. So there you can check. You ensure 0% plagiarism. If it is not possible, you can use 70%, 30% plagiarism, 70% is original content you can keep. And the final one is the outcome. So identity of the good project work, it is measured. There are two things. One is outcome is patent filing. If your project is innovative, you can go for patent filing. So that is a good recognition for you, for your teacher and your institute. All the area, it will be very useful. And another one is writing research article. So normally I used to following this practice, doing some material and testing and submitting the research articles. So the publications and patent, so these are all the outcome of the project work. So if you want to do a patent filing or preparing a research article, definitely it is a good outcome, so that it will fulfill all the graduate attributes. And in continuation with the best practices, what the students, what to do, what not to do, already discussed. Now what to do. Creating a specific WhatsApp group for the project work, sharing the project related information among the others. So first activity for the students, you 4 to 5 members may be there in your group. You create a WhatsApp group and you share the information. So getting any video, getting any research articles, or getting any pictures, everything you can share and you discuss. So this will create very good communication system among you, and it will develop very good teamwork, and it will improve your collaborative working skills, everything. Then here, one more best practice is dividing the work responsibility and doing work independently. So this part, so almost rarely I am seeing among the students. So normally one student's batch is there, 5 members will be there. The project leader, he will do all the work. Other people simply they will be ideal. And this is not a right practice. So whatever project work your project work, you would have to divide the work and work independently, and collaborating the individual work with the individual independent work with the others. That is important. Individually you are doing. So when 5 members are there, you have a work divided into 5, and so all the 5 independently they need to do. And finally what happened, collaborating with each other, they need to assemble all together and to make the final product. That is the right practice. And students, some group of students they used to follow, they will confuse with collaborating and cooperating. Cooperative learning, collaborative learning. Cooperative learning means, so the 5 members are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The person 1, what he is doing, so that may not be know with other students. Person 2, he may not know what 1 is doing. So this kind of work may be there. So this is not encouraged. So project means every student's involvement is very essential. You need to answerable for each and every work you are doing. So either you are doing either your part, it may be from other part. You are supposed to know all the works. So there, this will be achieved through the collaboration. And consolidating the individual idea independently, people they are developing idea. Finally, the project leader are discussing with your project guide and consolidate individual idea into complete idea. So preparing the scheme of investigation, what to do. So what is the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, what to do, framework, development of framework. Then collecting the quotation. So this is the negotiation skill we have seen in skills requirement 2020 and graduate attributes, decision making, like that. So here normally, if you want to purchase anything for the project work, you can visit the websites like Amazon and IndiaMart. Straight away, whatever available in first, simply people they will go for purchasing. This also it is a wrong practice. So go to Amazon website, you go to IndiaMart, there you type what is your requirement, what is your quantity. You get the quotation from at least 4 to 5 suppliers. So then you sit and make a comparative statement. Whoever selling least price, you can go for purchasing. So this is a making comparative statement and decision making. This is a very essential skills. And purchase the item with the least cost. So here comparative statement, the identical future for particular component, identical future. Whoever selling least price, directly you can go for the purchase. Then best practices, doing interdisciplinary project, already I said. So IoT based water level indicator, already I said. You can collaborate with other, some of the friends from IT, some of the friends from your EEE and EC students. They will support for developing the microcontrollers and the development of circuits. So this kind of area, they are well versed. Definitely they will help. So doing with our specialization, that will be limited. So all the energy project, what happened? If you are collaborating with electrical people, then only it will be converted as a project. For converting the project into useful product, so definitely it is interdisciplinary. So you collaborate with your friends from EEE, ECE, IT. If possible, you can go for collaborative project also. You do and develop your product. Mechanical part you can discuss. You can do your project work, and other non-mechanical part your student they will present. So finally, what happened? All put together. If you are doing anything, if it is innovative, so it will be useful to society. You can go for patent filing. So next, already I said. So language, if your language is poor, so at the level of final year, definitely you have good language skills, but still for writing project work, everything, so that language level, it may not be enough. So you can go for, you prepare the sentence, and make it a Word file, and you can check gingersoftware.com, grammarly.com, and Whitescomb, this kind of grammar checking software you can just give, so that that software it will help you to correct your grammatical error. So how the softwares are responding, so that learning is very important. So first time the software you just watch the software correction, so that will be helpful to develop your language skill and communication skill. So this is essential for the training and placement other area. And use sentence rewriting. Some sentence rewriting softwares are there. So this website, Spinbot, these are all the websites are there. You can go for sentence rewriting. For example, some sentences are there you are copying from internet, or if you want to minimize the plagiarism, so you try to form the sentence as your level best. If it is not possible, you go for a sentence rewriting. So it will give the alternate sentence with the same meaning. So that what happened, that sentence it will be completely free from the plagiarism. Then use this particular link, this particular software. So this is a free plagiarism software. I request all the students to, after completion of your project work, project report, so you can go for this particular software, this particular link. So here you can check the 1,000 words once. So first you check the 1,000 words. If it is free from plagiarism, it will show 100. Otherwise, the red line indication will come. That red line sentences you can modify. You can use sentence rewriting and you modify, so that that will be completely plagiarism free. So every 1,000 words you can check. If your, for example, if your project is 6,000 words, 6 times you check. So ensure 0 or up to 30 may be allowable. So up to 30% plagiarism it may be allowed. And finally, what happened? You can check the certification. So that certification you can take signature from your guide or your HOD. So that shows your professional ethics. It will fulfill the some graduate attributes like professional ethics, like this. And use SolidWorks software for drawing diagram. For example, report preparation, everything. People they used to follow the. They will draw the diagram by using the MS Word. So that is not a good practice. You are a mechanical engineer. You need to use the modern tool, using software tool, modern tools, everything. So I suggest the people to go for line diagram. You can use some SolidWorks software. You make the component in 3D. So the component you show in different views, so that your software skill are so that will be improved. Of course, if you are well versed in softwares like CATIA, SolidWorks, ANSYS, so automatically that will enhance your employment opportunity. And one more thing. For analysis, result analysis, suppose you are taking reading, you can use the Minitab and Origin Pro softwares. You can make the 3D plots and you can generate the graphs. So that will look better when compared to Excel graph and other graph. Some of the students from EC and EEE, they use MATLAB for generating graphs, everything. So instead of using conventional graph or Excel graphs, you can go for this Origin Pro and generating graphs, everything. So this appears what happened, you are enhancing your learning or usage of modern tools. Then now I come to this this particular slide, mapping the graduate attributes with the activities of the project. So how the activities of the project that will attain your graduate attributes. If you already, I said, if you are doing the project with systematic way, definitely all the graduate attributes except one or two, so it will be acquired. A knowledge base for engineering, obtaining basic knowledge through previous publication and videos. So you are gaining new knowledge. And the problem analysis in project work, you are doing doing analysis. You are analyzing the problem, right? And we have bar chart, graphs, and identifying the trend. So particular parameter, if you are increasing the parameter, what is the response like that? And investigation, conducting experimental based investigation, simulation based investigation, software based investigation, different way of investigation you are doing, so that that investigation skill, so that graduate attributes is attained. And design, so following the design procedure to shoot the problem. For jigs and fixer design or component design or any component design, we need to follow systematic design. So this will be given more weightage. And using engineering tools, so engineering tools like software tools like SolidWorks for modeling the component, and ANSI software for analyzing different loading condition, how that particular structure will behave. So everything you can do the analysis. So this is the usage of engineering tool. Then individual and teamwork. Already I said, doing work independently and collaborate with all members. So this particular aspect of the project, it will develop individual and teamwork skills. And the communication skill, already I said, I suggest you to follow WhatsApp group to communicate the information, and rewriting and grammar softwares, so everything. Then professionalism, acquiring extra expertise to solve the technical problem. So this once if you are doing the project systematic way, definitely it will give a lead to solve many technical problems in a systematic way. So that is our problem solving. It is our profession. So this project work, systematic way of doing project work, automatically it will develop the professionalism. Then impact of engineering on society and environment. So this is already we said, environment. I ask you to follow society, environment, and sustainability goal. Everything it is there. It is mainly relying on the society, environment. So delivering meaningful outcome creates the impact. Then ethics and equality, using plagiarism software. So it is professional ethics. We should not use somebody's content. Somebody they are writing. Their writing means that is their intellectual. We should not copy from others. So using plagiarism software and avoiding previously formed sentences or somebody's invention. So everything. So automatically that develops your ethics. Then economics and the project management, already I said, making comparative statement and purchasing. This particular aspect of the project work, definitely here project work within your budget 25 to 30 rupees, you are doing 35,000, 30,000 rupees. In a smaller level, you are doing comparative statement, everything. But similar way in a big project, if you are going to industry, instead of thousands, you are doing lakhs and crores you are going to handle. So anyway, this systematic procedure, it will help you to purchase or doing work economically. And lifelong learning and ability to identify for doing project work, you are learning analytical software like Origin Pro, Minitab, and you are learning modeling software, AutoCAD, ProE, everything. So you are learning for your need for based on your need for the project. So this particular aspects and ability to identify and address their own needs. If in future, if any software, anything is required, immediately what happens? So this particular skill, it will help you to update. That means own needs in a challenging technological world. So with this, I conclude. So I humble request to the students and the project guides or young teacher. So I discussed all the aspects of the project work. So kindly follow, and you don't waste the students' creativity by the way of purchasing the project from the project sellers or something. So this will be helpful for the both teacher and students. So doing patent filing, you at least try for, if you are doing project for 2 to 3 projects, at least one project you look for either publication or patent filing. So this is definitely possible. So I thank all the people for your passion listening. Thank you very much.